Greetings, I'm Surveying Glory and welcome to part 15 of my run through Uboat. You can see we've got a wee bit of excitement happening. Any sign of depth charges? Yep, I think there was a couple of flashes above us there. Alright, why have we got the chronometer up? Get a view. Yeah, so heading back from our third patrol, close to Heligoland, and we get picked up by a short Sunderland. So we're just diving for now, trying to get away from it. Plenty of battery power, fortunately. Crew are not too happy, but it's understandable. So again, I can take you off direct orders. We'll stay at alarm stations just now, but we will fast forward. Alarm's cancelled. Is it gone? Right, let's return to our heading to Wilhelmshaven then. And we'll get back up to periscope depth. Now, Rieger, can you go in the observation scope, please? Hopefully this guy will be clear. Did I just... No, I think it was a water droplet on the mats, on the periscope. Threw me there. I'm sure the alarm wouldn't have been cancelled without good reason. I think they've given up. It's a bit of a surprise. They detected me, made one attack run, and then broke off. I thought they would have... Maybe they were low in fuel. Okay. All looks clear. So stop direct orders. Normal lighting is fine. Let's get up to the surface. We'll radio in that spot. And leave the current port. Oh, Helgoland, I guess we're a bit close to them. Okay. Head for home. Okay, home safely. Klaus Graf gains points towards the next decoration, German Crossing Gold, for completing an assignment. It's a bit harsh. He completed a patrol, he completed an additional mission to find the AA guns, sailed into the port of Bergen, and I mean sailed right into the port of Bergen. It's not my fault if the enemy freighter captains were far too smart for me. Okay, I'm going to give the crew some shore leave. Before we do that though, I want to have a look, see if we've got any radio officers available. Gunter Becker's a watch officer, right, that's not very good. So, yeah, we'll give the crew some shore leave, but before we do that we will load up. And before we load up, I want to come back in here, see what we've got. Right, let's change you to 20 preserved pork. Want 20 fruit. let's stick with the bread. We'll get you in here. Right. Okay. Now we can pick up some supplies. Don't need equipment. Food. Let's get us... Well, we don't have any canned bread. Fair enough. Let's grab 25 exotic fruits. And 17 veg. Getting us some cheese. We'll make for a nice odorous boat. And fresh bread. We've got canned bread. Let's get some sausage instead. Top this up first though. And some sausage. More than enough for the type of patrol that we're going on. Probably. Don't need ammunition. Need to top up the fuel. Torpedoes. Yeah, we need 3. So, let's just get the type 1s. And items, we'll get another demolition charge. Don't need a diving suit just now. So, leave it at that. And then arrange shore leave. My crew needs a break. You agree, that's good, Klaus. Let's give them 3 weeks shore leave. In a Bavarian village. Gain extra experience from the last patrol. I'm not too bothered about headquarters tasks. And that's us. Okay. Wasn't expecting it to run through 2-day increments, but never mind. We are there. The crew are still stressed. 71%. Having just come back from 3-week shore leave. I suppose they're stressed at the prospect of shore leave being done. Wolfgang, do you have any radio officers, please? We do. Horst Eisenecker. Eisenecker. I do apologise, Horst. Horst Eisenecker had a very happy childhood and grew up in the countryside. After completing his apprenticeship as a baker, he opened a small pastry shop in Fribourg on the Elbe. When it was destroyed by fire, he lost everything he had. After that, he decided to join the Kriegsmarine as a submariner. As a sailor, and was quickly accepted into the submarine training flotilla. After 8 months of basic training, he became a torpedo mechanic. He's popular with his colleagues and likes to make jokes about the officers, of which you are one. Fair enough. Interesting that he went from the heart of the countryside to the sea, but we'll take him. And with that, oh, here comes some of the crew. Can't get any closer in. Let's pick up a new assignment. Attack Scapa Flow and Enigma Recovery. Let's do something a bit different. Let's go for Scapa Flow. The U-Boat Command has prepared a plan to strike at Scapa Flow. It is one of the most heavily defended and most important Royal Navy bases. If one of our U-boats manages to sneak in and sink a recognisable Royal Navy ship, it will be a signal that there is no safe place to hide from our U-boats. Fine. Available missions. Can I not do that? Do I have to complete this campaign first? Why is it letting me mainly? Hang on. I haven't undertaken a main laying mission. Why is it saying 1 of 3? Okay, but anyway, we're going with the tonnage war. In fact, it was not letting me accept I'm a bit confused by that. That is part of this, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, what do we have? In close. Let's just go for in close again. It's medium difficulty. I'm sure that will be beyond me. Right. Well, let's set a course. As usual, just for about that point and then head north. And half ahead. No, full ahead. And while we're heading out, let's check out Eisenecker. I want you to be assigned as a radio officer. And that would be 10, that would be 7. Okay, I don't think I need these guys to be listening to the radio. So Siegfried Schumann is going to provide some cover for these two guys. Strad will their work as well. Hopefully I still can do some of this in between times. So we need to do some schedule adjustment. Yeah, so from midnight 4-hour shifts with this guy split in the middle. So we want you to be like that. You. What am I doing? There we are. No. No. Why is it so difficult for your brain to work? Okay. And the engineers are also in the same sort of pattern. So that means that we've got 8 sailors on shift. Engineers will have 2 sailors when they're on. Watch officers will have 2, which leaves us with 4. And I think that's fine. So tasks for these guys, let's have a look at this though. I want to put that up to 9. So we've always got 2 men on there, 1 on the engines. And that leaves us with... Well, that leaves us with 1 spare, because if 2 are assigned to each of the officers. Right. What we're going to do is if the 4th crewman would be on the bridge. Or cooking if we're submerged. We'll put you to 6. We'll give that a try. The boat schedule seems to be working well enough in terms of our fuel, but I think what I'm going to do here is submerge for another couple of hours. Just so that we can do some sonar checks. Is it maybe better just to do... I like to be submerged during the day just to avoid aircraft, but when we're that close into shore that aircraft are likely to be a problem, I'm likely to be not on the boat schedule anyway. We'll go with that. And head out. leave the port and get to the patrol area. Unless we're interrupted en route. New communications. From U87, single steamer in a square AN811, speed 8 knots, course 27. AN811. AN811. So somewhere in here, course 27. So it must be heading for Bergen. Okay, let's stay on the surface, go to flank, and let's come right to 295. And we'll see if we can't get close enough to find this person. Okay, interesting times. I'm tracking 2 contacts. Haven't even reached our patrol sector yet. And actually, why did I close all that down? I think we were just about at the 20-minute mark. So to take the next bearing, we're at 0 knots. We've got a couple of bearings, so let's go ahead and do that. From this point, we now have bearings at 325 and 025. So 325 first of all, and 025. Right, we are there. This is our... Hang on. Yeah, that's bearing 4 estimate, that's right. So that would be a target of 0.4. This one here is actually closer in. Again, yeah, that's bearing 4 estimate, that's right. So you will be uniform 4, right? Okay. I think we're trying to track down this one first. And if we miss that, or if I sink it, either way, we'll swing around and go for this one. Let's get on the surface and... Well, let's wait just now actually. Let's work out a proper intercept vector before... I was just going to run north and then swing in, but let's do this proper. We need... heading for this at 202. So head down here. 202 would be from that point, running up to 022, and let's carry this line out actually. Let's do that. Okay, so that's our heading. We can get rid of this. Let's clean up a bit. Don't need that. So, uniform 1. Uniform 2. Is it changing heading? Because those aren't constant. I think the first couple are. We've got 2.6, 5.2, 5, and then 7.4. Okay, let's get rid of this now. So if they continued on that course, I wonder if they've changed heading and they're heading more up that direction. I think they might have done. Okay, what did we say there? I've completely forgotten. Oh, I should need to put that back in. Uniform 1. So now we're running 20-minute periods, 7.4. That might be off. Maybe I wasn't quite there in the chronometer. 7.5. Let's give it 8 knots. So better to err on the side of caution. 8 knots, and then 13. We have our track down here. I need the protractor. Yeah, and it's this angle here that we need down to there. And then up to here. Yeah, that's right. No. That's not right at all. It's from there down to that circle. And from there up to there, 24.2. So I apply that here. .2 need to come up a bit. Right, 24. So that's our course. Right, head for that point then. Again, let's give us 5 miles. So let's head for there, flank speed on the surface. And I don't need these any longer. I'll plot out a hopeful course for the other target. Yeah, so up here we need, what have I done? I've put in, that's our target there. So we need a course which is about 239. Yeah, 239. Let's make you bigger. Uh, 239 through to 059. Sorry, Horst, I didn't mean to click on your number there. Okay. Target 3. Target 2. Target 1. I suppose this is the test. If this works out constant or consistent, then it means that this other one must be changing heading, because this would confirm I was around about the 20-minute mark. So we're talking here 4.7, 5.4, no, 4.7, 9.4, just about 13, 14, yeah. So that is roughly correct. But it's doing 14 knots. That's fast. Alright, let's see. But where's it going in that heading? Again, let's replace this. We don't need any of that either. Okay, before I make any decisions then, Dresky, what can you tell me about these ships? Medium speed, medium again, 1 unit. I just wondered if that is a military vessel, a naval vessel. It's in a very strange heading. This one could have come out from the port of London and be heading for Bergen, but that's a bit more confusing. Okay, anyway, let's get on with the business. And we'll run up to this point here and then see if we can locate that. 14 knots. So if we do, let's try that again. No, this. So if we, oh sorry, I was still in Dresky. 13 knots. So 26 would take us up to about there. If this is doing 14 knots, then it would be alright, okay, let's come back then. Give me that. 26 miles would put me at this point. Let's just call you M1 for no particular reason. And if this, oh, I've managed to delete that final point. The game, these tools are so frustrating at times. Right, so we're 4.9, 9.4. Say, I think it was around about there. That would be target 4. And then from there, if we draw out 28 miles, right, let's plot that as M2. So, filling up to M1, dip down there, do sonar. Sorry, hydrophone, and I've missed it. I've lost. Oh, when I deleted the compass, the circles. Let's get rid of these points. I think, if I remember correctly, these 2 points were roughly the same, but 2.4 Around about there. Let's throw that back in as U1. Now we need to keep that. Yeah, I wish I could keep this point. I mean, when you delete like the compass rose, it leaves the central point. Why does it not do the same when you delete these? Who knows? Anyway, yep. So run up to this point. I was allowing this 8 knots, wasn't I? So if we did allow you to run on, 16 would take you up to about there. So that we'll call you M3. Yeah, right. So we'll be in between, hopefully, that ship and that ship when we reach that point. Let's run on. Let's go 1800 for now. And then up here, run up to there and then get, actually down to periscope depth will be fine this time. And we've not got the greatest of weather. Okay. I can get rid of the chronometer for now. And down we go. Right. Dresky, get me some ships. Wow, I've got no sounds here. Where's my sounds gone? Oh, did this happen once before? Yes, it did. I remember that from a previous episode. Anyway, right, come on, Dresky, do your business. Propellers at 237. Can we get another set of propellers? Let's see, 237 is down here. Okay, let's come to a stop, see if we can pick up the other propellers. There we go. 288. Right, calm. 288 is the second bearing. So, we're here with the... What's going on? 222 now, 223. Are we in the middle of a convoy? 223. Okay, Dresky, give me a bit more. 16 to 26 nautical miles closing in. 2 to 5 doing something, and 2 to 5 closing in. Right. Okay. Right, let's stay at periscope depth, but come out here. What's going on? Don't tell me I thought the game had crashed there. No, I want to come out of the map view and let's have Lime Cooler. Yeah. Could you take over at the diving planes? That's the diving planes, isn't it? Depth steer station. That should... Yeah, come on. Take over here.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe
right.
Brauchen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
You... no, Lime Cooler. Would you get on there, please? Oh, I've got somebody else jumped in. Right, lime cooler, could you jump on there, please? I'm supposed to be able to put an engineer on here. If you put an engineer on the depth steering, it should help in terms of your approaching the surface. Anyway, okay, forget it. Let's leave it as it is. Let's come back. Let's just look through the scope. Where are these ships? 222. Oh, it's another submarine. I never actually factored that in. 290. I can see nothing. I just saw a couple of red flashes there. Yeah, we've got ship's flags. 290. Right, let's get on the surface. So that would be that ship. 290. Oh, I lost those targets. The other contact must have been another submarine. So I think this contact down here would be that ship. Again, maybe it's... where would it have sailed from? Maybe it's sailed across here and then it's a bit of a strange route to take. Anyway, okay, let's have a look. It's 294 now. Let's see if we can get into a fine position on it. I thought I saw something there, but no. Somewhere down here. There it is. Okay. Can we get a closer look? Oh, that's full mag, I think. Oh, yeah, that is it. It's a bit hard to make out. You can probably see nothing on YouTube apart from the occasional flash. Are we on? We are on red lights. I'm not seeing a mast in the centre there. I'm not seeing a raised portion at the stern. I'm not seeing towers. No, that's a mast. Right, we need to carry on then. Stay on the heading. Stay on the surface. We're only doing 12 knots obviously because of the seas. I'm going to get rid of all of these. I'll keep that heading there. That might come in useful. We don't need that now, or that. We don't need that either. I think this whole track could be deleted. Well, let's run up to this point. I can't get a velocity reading unless I can identify the ship. We are on an intercept course. The bearing's not changing all that much. It's a reasonably decent course. I'd imagine it's going to be a bell. No sign of the towers, so there's a fair gap between the stack and the bridge. So it must be a bell. Let's lock it up. Why can I not lock it up? need to get rid of that first, right, and then recognise it as a bell. And then try and get a speed bearing, a speed reading. For that, it's better for me to be at full stop. Right. Okay. Right, velocity. Go. And it's unlikely they're going to see us in this weather. I wonder where that other submarine is. So around about there. Velocity of 8 knots, that sounds about right. Let's get back to flank then. And we'll continue to run up to that point I'd originally plotted. Okay. What's the heading we're on? 5 degrees, come left to 0. Stay there. And where are you? Let's zoom out. There we are. Yeah. Okay, sticking with the Empire Bell. Sticking with 8 knots velocity. Okay. We can... no. Delete this now. So it seems to have stayed on the same heading. Let's get rid of that. We'll run on a bit further. To about there. Give me a bearing. There we are, 270-ish. Okay. And how about distance? Set it there, 6,000 meters. Oh, that's about what, 4? Just under 4 kilometers. No, it's just under 4 nautical miles. Okay, let's set that. I need to get angling about before we can go and look at the torps. Let's come out from there. Right, let's maintain 2 torpedoes, please. And stop direct orders. Disable the alarm for now. Just get about your business. It should still be back somewhere down in here. There we are. So again, staying relatively on the same bearing. here. We're still doing 13 knots, it's 8, so we're closing the distance nicely. What is our clear sight distance? 0.8 miles. Okay. I think I'm going to set the alarm again. Maintaining the torpedo for now. Let's put, where are our extra crew? Here. Good stuff. Right, we're just about ready then. Set the alarm. Graph. You're going to do the TDC. That's fine, right. Graph, you go on the attack periscope. That's the bearing. Yeah, it's getting still about the same, still about 270. Can you get me a distance to target now? It's still a way away. Again, locked up. And by our belt distance. Set that. Right. Good. Second torpedo maintained. So it's about, what, 1.6 kilometers per mile, isn't it? So that's still 4 miles away. I think we want to start closing in. We're in heading of 0 degrees. Come left, 330. Don't come in too sharply, too quick. And once we're on the heading, I'm going to dip down. Give me a quick sonar reading, please, or hydrophone check. .299. I want to find out where the other U-boat is, but I don't think we're getting it. Okay, hang on, there we go. No, that's the ship. 301. Okay, let's get to half ahead. The ship is still at about 301. Can you get to periscope depth, please? Sorry, I've forgotten what orders are given. Right, we're at 303, so there it is there. Right, we're going to struggle to get an angle in the bow from that. Let's go. Decks awash. I want to measure the distance. I need to measure the distance. Okay, we just need to go with that. That's the best we're going to get, I think. Right, try that.
Entfernung zum Ziel 6.
No, that's what I wanted to do. It's not changed heading very much. Let's get back on half ahead. Right, okay. The stations are empty, that's fine. We don't need people in the conning tower. Let's give it a few minutes. I'm going to struggle to get a few minutes because of the warnings constantly popping up. Okay. Still too far away. Let's get back on the surface, close the distance. So it's somewhere in here. Well, wait. It can't. No. Forget that. Yeah. I need to forget about that track. That's completely erroneous. I think it did change heading. Because if it's 4 kilometers from us, $310. And if it's about there, so that's its position. Okay. Let's give us 0.16. Doing 8 knots. I could do 12 actually, given the conditions. That's reasonably straight. Okay. We need a line from there to there. Well, that is the line. Give us an angle from its position to here. I don't have a heading for it. This is a waste of time. Get rid of all of that. Let's go back up onto the scope anyway. We're in an intercept vector. 13 to 14 knots we're getting here. Let's close in a bit. It's still looking the same. Actually, it's not the same. That's 1.5. Still too far away, but let's run off some more time. What will we at? 0010. Give it another 5 minutes to here. Right, okay. I want to be closer still. Let's run on another 5 minutes. Right, there, get to half ahead, get me to periscope depth now, please. And come left. It's at a bearing of 264, yeah, come left to 280. about there. Okay.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Will we get to the 90 degrees? I think we'll get close enough. Got other propellers. No, that's the ship. That's fine. I can't get the scope up any further. But, yeah, well close enough now. Dead slow ahead. I want to go back up and take another distance reading, but we're going to estimate it at about a kilometre. In fact, I think it's less than a kilometre. Let's go to 800 metres. 800. There we go.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 8, 0, 0 Meter.
No, I want to get back onto. No, I want to get back onto the scope. And we're going to be on angling about left to right. Yeah, I think we're going to be about 80 degrees. Let's set that. Torpedo tubes. Flood tube 1.
Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
I think we'll fire about 355. Tension, tension. Right.
Los!
Fire. Ship propeller at 260. Presume that's the other sub.
Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Okay, okay. Let's see a big explosion.
30 Sekunden.
You know, I didn't actually check the flags. I just presumed that they were British. Let's get us onto the surface then.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Got the other ship 018. In fact, I should perhaps. I know that's the 018. The other ship is gone because we've surfaced. Right, stop. Direct orders. Disable the alarm. I want somebody on the bridge. Quickly. Schumann's heading up. Good stuff. Can you scan around? Because there's still that second ship. Do you know? Get back to the periscope depth. The Empire Bell's not going anywhere. What was it called? The Empire Martaban. Yeah, down to periscope depth. And see if we can detect the propellers again. Right, 258. Zoom out. And 053. 258. There's nothing visible down there.
Uboat 260.
Ah, right. Okay, so we've got Type 7, we've got the Empire Martaban. So what's it? 304. Go away, seas. Now, there is something else out there. Who's on? Eisenecker, can you tell me not that one, 305, 16 to 26 nautical miles and closing. So we do have time. I'm going to surface the boat. We'll go and see to the survivors. Throw them some rations. Maybe pick up some of their gear. And then we'll try and track down this second target. But I'm going to do that in the next part. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.